Hello, Tara. It is Friday the 13th of May, and it's maybe more than a week since your last video. Sorry. Time has this really annoying habit of going forward really fast, so that's about the only excuse I can come up with. Sorry, I had a busy week, and yeah. Okay, so apparently that means you get to punish me. So, as long as it's not illegal and I can afford it and it won't kill me, I'm good with it. And hopefully it doesn't involve me, like, cutting off my eyebrows or something, because I don't want to do that. Sorry. Okay, so there goes part one. Punishment ideas are up for grabs. Scrabble's being delayed to another week, so, in response to your video, here are my thoughts on Bin Laden's death. If you look on the screen, you can see a map of the planet. And if you look on it, you can see all these stars blinking. Every time there's a black star, that's somebody's death. If you look into the area of Asia and India, they're blinking pretty rapidly, and the same thing with the US, and some of the African countries have a lot of births and a couple of deaths every once in a while. Oh, and this is not very relevant to this video, but every time a country flashes red, it means they've emitted 1,000 tons of CO2. And look how often the US blinks. Yeah. Anyway, but my point is, every one of those blinks, those black blinks, means somebody's story has ended. Somebody lived a life, and now it's gone. Just recently, my track coach's wife passed away. And it really occurred to me, because this was only a couple of days after Bin Laden's death, that so much joy could come out of somebody's death, could come out of a living person's death, and then so much sadness for another's. Now, I'm not saying Bin Laden was a good person. He definitely did some horrible, horrible things, and I think it's kind of good that he's gone now. But it strikes me as funny that somebody can die and create joy for thousands of people, and then somebody else dies a few days later, and sadness takes over. I don't think a death is something anybody can take lightly. Just because they're terrorists and us doesn't mean we're not all human. We're all capable of love, and we're all capable of hate. It's just what emotions and what decisions we choose to make. I think it's definitely good that Bin Laden's been eliminated and taken care of. But I think we also need to think about the bad things that can come of that. For instance, 80 people training in the Middle East were killed by a terrorist attack in response to Bin Laden's death recently. And I think that's something we have to think about too. So, those are my thoughts. I will see you soon. Oh, and in case you were wondering, yes, this is a Darth Vader doll in the background. Nerdy.